Almost half of Mozambique is covered in forest, but in the last 2 decades, the country has lost 4 million hectares of its tree cover, roughly the size of Switzerland. Deforestation is happening at an alarming rate. One area particularly affected is Chimanimani, a region in Western Mozambique. Now, in this story, residents share what they are doing to save their forests.
Almost half of Mozambique is covered in forest, but in the last 2 decades, the country has lost around 4 million hectares of its tree cover, roughly the size of Switzerland. Communities living next to Chimanimani National Park in central Mozambique have seen the direct impacts of deforestation. Mozambique's forests have been cleared by locals for farming as well as to make charcoal to fuel cities. There has also been commercial logging for timber.
And this is what used to be a very healthy forest, but in the past 10 years it was devastated by timber logging.
Eden Reforestation Projects is a non-profit organisation working to restore the landscape around Chimanimani National Park.
Doing reforestation involves the planting, setting up nurseries and having plants and seedlings and then replanting on the soil. One of the things that the communities do is to set up fires so that they can clear the ground and they can plant again. What we also do is to sensitize the community on the importance of preserving the forests. The reason why they need land for farming, it is because they need sustenance. So that's why we bring agroforestry as well, finding alternative ways of income.
The project is starting to gain some traction here, but elsewhere in Mozambique, the BBC has seen evidence that commercial logging continues. In fact, the Environmental Investigation Agency, NGO, carried out a 3 to 4 year undercover investigation into illicit logging in different parts of Mozambique. They found ancient rosewood trees were particularly targeted. Rosewood is protected under a global conservation agreement called CITES, yet it has become one of the most trafficked wildlife products in the world.
But nature first and always. Thank you for preserving the environment.